What do I think about using True Polymorph as a way to resurrect someone? I think it's very complicated. I think it's a little bit messy and possibly very evil. So let's get into why this is complicated and messy. I looked at both versions of the spell. There's a 2014 version and a 2024 version. Both of them say that you can turn yourself or something else into another creature, and you can turn objects into creatures or creatures into objects. It doesn't say that it has to be like a generic version of a creature, so that means you probably could make it into a specific one. But there are a couple of incredibly important caveats. When you are turning a creature into another creature, you can't change that creature into something that is higher than the CR it already is. So you can't take Boblin the Goblin, who's maybe like a CR1, and then turn them into a red dragon. And number two, it says that the creature maintains its personality. So even if you were able to turn Boblin the Goblin into a random villager, that villager would still have the personality, memory, ideas, and brain of Boblin the Goblin. Now, there is an option for True Polymorph to turn an object, which could be a dead body in this case, into the living version of it. But that caps out at a CR 9. So if you're taking like a level 20 adventurer, you'd effectively be capping them permanently at, I guess, maybe level 9. There's no quick translation between CR and level. And here's where things get messy and a bit creepy. When you use True Polymorph on an object, in this case your friend's dead corpse, to turn them into a living version of themselves, the spell makes no ruling about what their personality is or anything about them other than that they are friendly to you. So are they a blank slate? Are they an amalgamation of your memories of that person, but none of their depth, none of their own memories, none of their real personality, just what you expected them to be, which in a way makes them a kind of horrifying zombie of a person? So just to recap, if you were to use this on another living creature, you would have a simulacrum of your friend that would look exactly like them, but would have the memories, personality, and alignment of a completely different person or creature, and depending on what creature you used, they would be significantly hampered in their level ability. Or if you use this on an object, you'd have a complete blank slate that could cap out at CR 9. So if you wanted this to, in fact, be a true resurrection in a way, you would have to brainwash the subject and basically plant your friend's memories into their mind, a la Venom Snake from Metal Gear Solid 5, basically. So the best way to do this would be to find another high-level adventurer, kidnap them, brainwash them, and then True Polymorph them, and then hope, beyond hope, that it is never dispelled. Because even when it becomes permanent, True Polymorph can be dispelled. And when they find out what happened to them, they're going to be so pissed.